Let us observe a minute silence for all our fallen heroes. The count starts now. May the souls of all our heroes past and the innocent that are past for this cause, Biafra, continue to rest and fight with us from beyond until Biafra is fully restored. He say, them.
All hail Biafra, land of the rising sun. We love and cherish. We have vanquished our enemies. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. In him we trust. Shout it, sing it, all hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. We have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing, the glorious song, play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our precious heroes. Day and night, save them always. All hail Biafra.
We are all welcome to this wonderful program this evening by the Secretary of Interior and Homeland Security, Dr. Honorable Dr. Anthony Dorothy. And I don't know the program. I don't have the program, but I the presence of our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze, the why the enemy must bow. We are not doing anything, but Nigeria is shaking. Just yesterday out and alone. Dear friends, I hand you over to the authorities. You are welcome to this program.
Thank you so much. Is the Information Department Secretary or Deputy here to open the event? Thank you so much for this new ID card presentation for dear friends. Is Dr. Agi or Tochi here, please?
If they are not here, I think we can.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Good afternoon. But you can go. If you want to, you can go ahead.
No,
Hey, Tochi.
Okay. Welcome to the Biafra Cabinet meeting. This is a pivotal assembly where visionaries and leaders gather to steer the course of our movement towards our sovereignty. Today, we convene not just as representative of the Biafran people, but as custodians of a dream that has persisted through decades of struggle, sacrifice, and hope. And we are gathered here today to launch a look at our ID. Hold on a second here. Our agenda is to set and deliberate on strategies that encompass governance, diplomacy, and the welfare of our people, ensuring that every voice from the heartland to the diaspora is heard. As we go ahead today to unveil means that we're going to introduce our ID card. I welcome every cabinet member to this meeting today. Thank you. I also welcome the DPM and the COS, Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much, Honorable Tochi. Again, I welcome dear friends to this meeting today. Today, the Homeland Security Department, in conjunction with the IT department, is going to present, again, the Biafra ID card to the world. Our ID card has been launched and is an ongoing process. Many of us have received our Biafran ID card. Our ID card is being taken care of by one of the top security companies in the world. They are the ones that are being contracted in the printing and the distribution of the United States of Biafra ID card. Again, my name is Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze, the Chief of Staff and Deputy Prime Minister to the United States of Biafra government. I welcome all the cabinet members. I welcome all the state administrators, all the state governors, all the executives, and all the secretaries. I also use this opportunity to recognize our own Prime Minister, His Excellency, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. We thank you for your resilience. We thank you for all that you are doing. We also want to use this opportunity to recognize our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. We thank you for what you do every day. You're resilient, you're persistent in the hand of the enemies. We also remember our Biafra Liberation Army, our Biafra Defense Forces, all the security agencies in Biafra land. We thank you for what you are doing to make the United States of Biafra a fully secured nation in the next couple of months. We thank you so much for what you do. We thank all the stakeholders. We thank Biafrans. But those that have applied for their ID card in the past, whom their ID is pending, today you should be able to have the opportunity to ask those questions and to see the status of your ID card. We also thank this department that's going to present this. And on that note, I want to hand this over to the Secretary of the Homeland Department, Dr. Dorothy Anthony. Thank you so much, everyone. And
Thank
also,
you.
we will praise the Secretary for IT. Thank you.
My great COS and DPM. I appreciate your presence. Actually, welcome everyone. Let us start this with a prayer. I'm sorry. Heavenly Father, we come before you today with hearts full of gratitude and hope. Father, we thank you for the strength, resilience, and unity that upon the people of Biafra, upon us, upon Martin Yambikano, upon the Lord.
Dorothy, please unmute yourself. I'm sorry.
As we gather to present this ID card, we recognize its significance as a symbol of identity, dignity, and a shared dreams of our people. Lord God, we ask for your blessings upon this initiative. May it serve as a tool to unite us, uplift us, and to affirm the unique heritage and the history you have gifted us with. Daddy, we guide us, oh God, as we continue to walk towards justice, equity, and the restoration of our country. Father, we pray for your wisdom, pray for your courage and peace as we navigate the path ahead. Bless every hand and heart that has contributed to this moment, for the people of Biafra, for this identity, that your hope and your mercy shall remain with us and be with us now and forever. Amen. My dear Biafrans, the people of Biafra, we have gathered once more again. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever that is your location. For my esteemed Chief of Staff, the Deputy Prime Minister, for the cabinet members present, for every government official, our gallant men, our angels, and the resilience and great people of the United States of Biafra. I am Dr. Dorothy Anthony, your humble servant and the Secretary of the Interior and Homeland Security. It is both an honor and a privilege to welcome you to today's presentation of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile and United States of Biafra application forms. We have gathered together today to make another significant progress to our collective journey of identity, our governance, and our unity. The United States of Biafra ID card is more than just a document. It is a symbol of belonging, resilience, and our shared commitment to the vision of our and a prosperous Biafra. The purpose of our today's presentation, like Honorable Go was asking, we just have only this presentation to make. One is to present the various ID card application forms. Like we had before, we had more than six or seven ID card form application forms. We also have the new application form. For the initial application forms, they include the one for what for so far we have come. We observed that there have been application forms that has been suspended. Some are still under review. some are pending, and the new ones right now will be the ones, we are going to walk you through. Secondly, we'll discuss the challenges in the previous application form. For those who have challenges and that the applications have not been approved, we are going to look into that. And thirdly, we are going to introduce the new application. It's a shorter and efficient system to ensure inclusivity and accessibility for all genuine Biafrans. And fourthly, we are going to answer your questions. We value your input and will take some time to address your questions and concerns during this presentation. For those whose application have been approved and have not gotten their ID cards, we want to assure you that you will receive your ID cards as soon as possible within the next few months. We also deeply appreciate your patience, your prayers, and your wavering support throughout the process, both in the process of this application or ID card and also the government. We acknowledge you, and we'll take this present moment, express our collective gratitude to our beloved Prime Minister. His vision and principle continue to guide us towards a brighter future for Biafra. I also commend each and every one of you for your resilience and steadfast support in everywhere, anywhere you are supporting the government, through prayers, through your contribution, through your encouragement for those who are downtrodden, for those who are broken. Your encouragement towards each and every one goes a long way. So henceforth, we are moving forward, and we will present like we said, the previous application form and discuss the challenges. And once again, I thank you for your patience during this time as we present you the newer version of the application. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Honorable Praise, please, can you share your screen and present the newer version of the application?
Please, can you confirm if you can see my screen?
Yes, please.
Thank you. I welcome everyone of us present here today. Thank you so much, our Deputy Prime Minister, Otangozo Arabeza, for the wonderful work, and also for all the secretaries. I appreciate all of you, for the Deputy Secretaries, and also all the Cabinet members. This night, we are going to do a brief presentation as to how any and every Biafran is going to apply for their ID card. We have a new simplified application method, application system, and also verification process. So what is different from this new application in comparison to the old one? Now you don't need to register your email, phone number, your personal names, and what have you before you access the application form. Now you can simply click on the application form link, fill out the first section of the form, pay for your ID card, upload the necessary documents, and then submit. That is it. So this can take you less than 20 minutes or 15 minutes. For someone like me, it can take me less than 5 minutes. But we understand that everyone varies based on their exposure to technical know-how in terms of internet and also technology. So right now, I'm going to do a brief presentation as to how every Biafran who wants to apply for the ID card can do so. Please, caution to this. Those in the homeland, you are not allowed to apply for the ID card until when that announcement is made for you to begin to apply. This application process is for Biafrans in diaspora. As you can see on the screen, you can see the Biafra Security Administration.org website. When you get to this homepage, the first thing you need to do is please come to the Apply Here menu. Once you bring your mouse to that area, or maybe you are using mobile phone, you are going to see two sub-menus. One is the apply here sub-menu, and then the track application sub-menu. If you apply for ID card, you are going to use the apply here sub-menu. If you want to track your application status, you are going to use the track application sub-menu. For the sake of this presentation, we are going to use the apply here sub-menu. So when you get to the home page, click on the apply here, select the apply here button on it, and wait for it to load. Then you are going to access the application form. This is the application form. Put your name. I'm going to use my name as an example, Praise. If you have a middle name, you can put it there. If you don't have a middle name, you can skip that and put your surname. I'm going to use Egu as my surname. I'm a male. I'm going to use a male. My date of birth, I'm going to select September, which is 09, the day 16th, the year 1990. The hometown, I'm going to select my hometown as Okigwe. Telephone number, I'm going to select my foreign telephone number, 908-6666-850. My email address, I'm going to use my email address, cybertechict@gmail.com, and I click on Save and Next. And it's going to load. The next section you are going to see is now the payment section. All right. So you can see that we have various means of payment for the ID card. We have the credit card, pay with crypto, Zelle Pay, bank transfer, USDT TRC20 network, pay through admin or rep, Bitcoin, pay through BSC admin, IOU the applicant payment option. I'm going to use the pay through admin because I'm a member of the BSC. And let's assume I'm going to use, I have paid. I'm going to use, upload my proof of payment. Transaction ID could be the transaction ID number. In this case, I'm going to use e-praise-paid. This could differ from your own. And then the description, that's going to be payment for ID card. Good. So I'm going to scroll down and click on submit payment. You can use your credit card. You can pay with bank through bank transfer, Zelle, and what have you. And you can see the system is telling me that my new diaspora ID card application form status is on safe mode, of which it means that I have submitted the first section of the form. This is my BSA number, which is the application number. Please, this number is very essential that you save a copy in your phone or maybe in your diary, because that's what you're going to use to track your application status every day, every time. Now that we have input the personal information part, you can see that the form status is showing that the form has been submitted, the payment is completed, but two things are remaining. The passport size photograph is missing and the signature is missing. So what do you have to do? Scroll down, click on the upload your passport size photo. Remember, we don't take selfie. Selfie is not allowed. Please take note of this. We do not allow anyone to snap a selfie and upload. That is not a standard. Rather, look at the note there. It says, we accept professional passport photo with size 2x2. So I'm going to upload sample of my passport picture or photo. Okay. And I'm going to sign my signature. I'm using laptop, so I'm going to sign using my laptop. If you're using mobile phone, look at the note here. It says, please sign your signature with either your computer mouse, if you're using desktop computer, or maybe your laptop. You can use your laptop mouse. or maybe with finger if you're using your mobile phone. Mobile phone, you can sign on the screen using your finger. So take note of that. Then I'm going to scroll down, submit my form. Once I submit my form, my brothers and sisters, my fellow brethren, that is it. The application form is complete. And you can see right there, it says, it shows you the BSA number. It says that your application is pending. Why is it pending? It is pending because an admin, a member of the Biafra Security Administration, is going to review your form. So it will remain in pending. Once they review the form and found that there's no error, or maybe they have a Zoom meeting schedule with you for verification purpose, that means once they approve your form, this status that you are seeing there pending is going to show approved. And it says your application has been submitted for approval. It means that it's pending for approval. And now the status there, you can see the status over there saying your form has been submitted, payment is completed, passport size photograph is uploaded, signature is uploaded, and then concerning the verification process, it will say meeting time. Please look out on every Friday for Zoom facial verification public announcement from Biafra Security Administration. So every Friday early morning, the BSA is going to, through their official social media platforms, are going to make an announcement for Biafrans to be ready to have applied to get ready for their facial verification on that Friday. And you can see down there, it says your provided data is uploaded. And that is it. Now I'm going to show you in case in the future, for example, now that I've actually completed the process of the application, you're supposed to receive a notification, email notifications, indicating that you have actually gone through this process. And I'm going to open my email. Please have a look in the email. You can see there, Biafra Security Administration, Zoom meeting details and application tracking information. I'm going to open it so that we can have a look at the content of the email. So immediately you submit the form, it says Zoom meeting details and application tracking information. Thank you for completing your application process. We are excited to have you on board. Look out on every Friday for Zoom facial verification public announcement from BSA. On the Zoom day, have handy any of the following: ID card, passport ID, driver license, or any form of government issued ID. And also it says you can also track the status of your application using your form number BSA-0062-2. And when you look at the application form I submitted, is the same number there, 00625. And what you see here is 00625. That's my BSA number, which is also my application number. And if you keep this email safe for future reference, you don't need to copy the BSA number. You just come and click on track your application. If you click on track your application, straight, it takes you to the tracking section of the application form. And you can see the same thing you see when I submit the form is also what I'm going to see here. So this is how simple this application, this updated new application system is all about for the Biafra ID card. Now, for those who have applied before, you may be wondering, what happens to your application? Well, when you look at the top here, you can see there's a login section. Please, those who have applied before, you don't need to apply again for Biafra ID card. Unless you want to pay twice, that's okay. But that is your choice as well. Please, if you have applied before, click on the login. In case you want to check your status, the status of your application, put your email address, put your password, and then click on login. And you're going to check the status of your former application form. Remember, for those who have applied before, your information is safe, secure in our database system. For those who are going to apply now, your information will also be safe, and you can be able to access them at the same time. So this is how this system works, and I try to make sure I cover this in 10 minutes. I don't know if that's okay, but if anyone has question, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much. Please, Madam Dorothy, back to you.
Thank you so much.
Run the system again for people, like just for once more.
So you mean I should do it again, the presentation again?
Yeah, maybe some people, they cannot understand it very well.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, it's very clear and sweet.
Okay, for the benefit of the data, I'm going to run it again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, can you see my screen, please? Confirm that.
Yes, we are seeing it.
Okay. When you, let me actually start from the beginning. Biafra.
Exactly. Start from the website.
BiafraSecurityAdministration.org. Once you tap it, BiafraSecurityAdministration.org. The website opens like this, as you can see on the screen. Please go straight to the apply here button. Once you bring your mouse there, or maybe you are using mobile phone, you tap there, apply here. This sub menu, these two sub menus is going to open. Please click on the first one. If you are applying, click on apply here button. It's going to open the application form. Put your first name. If you have middle name, put it there. If you have surname as well, put it there. Scroll down, select your sex. I'm a male. I'm going to choose male. Date of birth, September 16th, 1991. I'm going to choose that. And then my hometown, I'm going to choose one hometown in Enugu State. So I'm going to use Ogo. Ogo. Let me change that. Ogo. Local government. Okay. BRGIE. I think that's okay. For the phone number, I'm going to choose my foreign phone number, 908-6666-850. This number is very important. Remember, you can choose to put your personal phone number for easy access, or maybe your WhatsApp number. Okay? If your phone number is also your WhatsApp number, that's fine. That's far more better. Okay? If you don't have your telephone number as your WhatsApp number, still put your phone number. Whichever one is your choice, please do that. Because I have used this email before, I'm not going to use it again. I'm going to change that email address. dbrown.gsr@gmail.com. So I'm going to use, I use capital letter. dbrown.gsr@gmail.com. I think that's okay. Then it says, please enter a valid value. This field is 100. Sorry. Month 09 16th 1991. Okay. I think one thing with this system, if you make a mistake, it's going to correct you instantly. You can't bypass anything there. All right. So after the first section, the next section is the payment method, because we are going to pay for the ID card. So we have the credit or debit card section. If you click on it, you are going to put the credit card number, the expiry date, and then the CVV code. But I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the BSA because I'm a member of the BSA. So I'm going to select my proof of payment, the transaction document. The transaction ID could be 001 002 -E3 description, payment for ID card. Okay. Then I'm going to submit the payment. So whichever method of payment you use is the same thing that applies. So once you get here, it's going to ask you, let you know that your application has been submitted, but then there are some things that remain for you to complete, which is the passport size photograph and then the signature. This passport size photograph is what is going to show in the front side of your ID card, Biafra ID card. The signature is also part of what we display on your Biafra ID card. So I'm going to upload my passport photograph. I'm going to sign my signature. I'm going to submit that. Please, once you do this, your application process is complete. You don't need to do anything. Just close your system and go away. All you have to do later is to come back and then be tracking your application status. And as you can see from mine, the form has been submitted. The system is showing me that my form has been submitted. My payment is completed. My passport size photograph is uploaded. My signature is uploaded. And then the meeting time.
Can I ask a question? Good evening.
Hold on first. You hear me?
Yes, yes.
Because we understand. You said I should hold on. You are not talking, please.
Continue.
Continue. Okay, sorry. I don't know that you're waiting for me. I just want to ask about the passport photo. Which particular number? Because it's a kind of difficult for some people to upload it, and which size is the best? Or you can give us.
Okay, so when you are filling the form, it was stipulated there that you have to upload 2 by 2. So this is the suggestion we're giving everyone. Please, when you go to photography center, please let them know it's 2 by 2. If you are using an automated machine, please select that size in that machine. For those who are those who are in US, Canada, and other advanced countries that use auto-generated picture systems or something like machines, when you go there, please select this 2 by 2 mm. Okay, it's very important.
Thank you.
All right. So the meeting time is every Friday. If you miss this Friday, please next week Friday, please join. Once you are among those who are selected to go through the verification process for that day, please you get through that process that very day. If you miss that day, please try. That's why it says, please look out on every Friday for Zoom facial verification public announcement from BSA. That is Biafra Security Administration. And you can see there, your provided data is uploaded. It means that your application process is complete as it concerns this process. All what you have to look out for is every Friday for Zoom facial verification public announcement from BSA. Then you can join and be part of
I have questions, please. We are following the people that raise up hand, please.
Please, there will be a time for question. please.
Okay.
Yes. Please, this is the end of it. And once you submit this form, you are going to receive email instantly. As long as you put correct email address, you're going to receive email in your inbox. Now, I'm going to quickly show ourselves how we can track our applications in the future. Let's say you apply, you want to check the status of your application, and you want to track. All you have to do is just copy that your BSA number, come to the Bafra Security Administration website, click on the Apply Here menu, select the sub-menu, which is the Track Application sub-menu. Type in your BSA number, click on Check Status, and it's going to show you the status, whether it is approved, whether your ID card is printed or not, and what have you. So this is second time I'm doing this presentation. I think it's time for question and answer. Please, Madam Dorothy, if you can take charge of that part. Thank you.
But before the question, you know, with regards to the previous application, we should all know that in as much as the two application forms are involved, we should make sure that we log in, when we log into the Bafra Security Administration website, we should make sure that we click on the appropriate section. For the former application, we will have to log in into the login section. For the current application, we should click on the Apply Here button and continue with the process of the new application form. And also, we should make sure that we write the right email address is very, very important, because the previous application form, we found out that some applicants, their email address was not properly written. So there is no way they could get information regarding their application form. If the application form is suspended or pending or in review, that is very important. And also, your payments should be made appropriately. For those who are paying through their admin of various countries, make sure you get the appropriate receipt, because when you pay, the admin will have to send it to the BSA admins, who will now generate who will now generate a kind of receipt to each and every individual that will be paying through the admin. And thirdly, you make sure that your passport, like he rightly said, is not selfie. We also noticed that in the previous application form, the passport pictures were not the right passport pictures. Some of the pictures were like other picture that was uploaded on the application form. Some were also a selfie, whereby at the back of the picture, you will see so many things hanging on the wall. Also, some took their pictures, their eyes on the ground, and they are not facing forward. So it's a lot of issues. And also, some took their pictures with their eyeglasses. I'm sorry to tell you, you're not supposed to put on your eyeglasses when you are taking your passport picture. So for those who put their glasses on and took their passport picture on the previous application form, please redo your passport picture and upload it again. So another thing I want to say is the signature. Many people paid in the previous application. Unfortunately, maybe they might be thinking they had signed their signature, and their signatures was not signed. They were not signed. And also, Some were saying, oh, I don't know how to sign the signature. So those are the questions you would have asked when you got a reply from the BSA that, you know, your application has an issue. So for those, for the signature, the Honorable Press has now told you how to sign with your mouse while you're filling the form. I mean, the computer mouse. You use it. You can, if you don't know how to sign the appropriate signature, you can just write your initials. I mean, it's acceptable. Your initial will, you know, will appear on the ID card when it is printed. So it's not a too difficult issue. And also, if you're doing that through your phone, if it has to be an Android phone, whereby you can use your hand to sign your signature, or probably a laptop where, you know, that is a screen that you have to work, I mean, that you have to sign on your screen. So it's not that there's not too much difference in this. You might be thinking it's easier. It's the same thing, just that the previous application form, there were so many things you have to, you know, write on, you know, ranging from your parents, your brothers, and the, you know, your spouse name, and you know, so many other things, you know. And that is why we now streamline it to this, so that it's almost the same thing, but you have to make sure that your email, very important, is the right email. So when you're getting a message, the message will come to your email. And for those who applied before this time, in the previous application, please, we oblige you to kindly go back to your email, to that form, log in again, and go through the application form. Make sure that your passport picture, the ID you have uploaded, is the right ID. In some of the applications, we found out that, you know, in a husband and wife has completed their forms, we had to, I mean, you find out that the husband uploaded the wife's passport picture in his form, while the husband uploaded the wife's passport picture in his own. So please, those things, kindly go back and check. It's common mistakes that could deter you or delay your application process. So as we go along, we'll continue from there. So your questions, please.
Yes, I want to ask a question here. My name is Mira. The question I want to ask is, are you listening to me, sir?
We are.
Okay. My question is, this application we have to fill, we know that the Ogengwere and the cohorts, I don't know, I hope that they don't have access to this thing we are doing here now. Are they going to still be doing their own? Did they have a hold on this website we are using now to do this, so that there will be no confusion anywhere? Then number two, when the presenter was presenting, he talked of people not to go to WISE to pay unless you want to get 2 ID card. Is it not good to make it open that we will not accept any Biafra having 2 ID card, because it's not going to be good? And also, the issue of junior verification, is this going to be tightened up later to make it to be strong, just like the former application we have been filling through junior verification? Thank you.
Thank you so much. So let me start with your first question. For the fact that you're able to have a look at this presentation, and for the fact that we're able to present it, it means we're in control and we're in charge of this system. So any other party are not in charge. The first question is answered. Second question, in terms of tightening the system, when you are building a system meant for the public, okay, you have to analyze users' reaction, their actions, where they move to, where they're dumped, and whether they're able to complete the process. the data or the information you receive, when you sit back and you analyze that, then you can be able to see if there's a section you have to make more flexible for them to be able to complete that. Every system, if any user is coming to your system and they are not able to complete that process in application or making use of that system completely, it means something is wrong. So you have to go back and revisit the process. So that's the reason why we have this updated new system of application. Okay. It could be that in the future, we may tighten it more. It could be in the future we may add more features or remove more features based on the circumstances or the situation we'll find ourselves. That will help us to see the kind of decision and then the implementation process we have to put in place in the future. Thank you.
Okay,
Please
so
let me know.
my question remains.
Go ahead.
The remaining question there is the issue where you said that people will not go for twice unless if the person want to have pay twice to have 2 ID cards. I think that will, from your end, be discouraged from Biafran to do that at all. That means you have to have a kind of, kind of a system that if somebody apply again and he has applied before, he has to automatically be declined. And then the reason I asked this question of junior verification is because of the uniformity of what Biafrans are doing. It may not be, it's not going to be good if we are going to have different kind of ID cards, thing. Like the previous ones have about 8 pages. If we begin to show another one that doesn't have up to that 8 pages now, it's going to bring a kind of confusion to the people that are going to be verifying us all over the world. When the person that have 8 pages go to a kind of any embassy and is verified to be that wonderful, and this later one now, when they verify it, there will be a kind of confused. The one I verified yesterday is different from this one. What is going on? So that is why.
Praise, excuse me, whoever is asking this question, Praise, do you want to collapse, please? I can, or you still want to present something?
Yeah, I wanted to
okay.
let the
you want to stay
person
on, that is good. Okay, you want to stay on, right? While I answer
yeah, that's okay.
So we move to,
that's okay.
Yeah, we want to move on to people who are really have pending applications. I just want to tell the last speaker, we have only one printing source of Biafra ID card, which is one of the top countries in the world that prints ID card for different countries of the world. That is the company that is printing the ID card for the United States of Biafra. Only that company. We don't want to go into, if you go to anywhere, go to Alberta Market, go to anywhere to do your application. We are a government. You follow the instruction of the government. There is only one government. Anybody that feels they want to go anywhere or in the black market to obtain fake Biafra ID card, we will be able to scrutinize that using the system set up by the United States of Biafra. So I don't want us to waste time on where you go, where you don't go to obtain your ID card. That is not really the business of the government. It's like when you're in Europe or America, there is one website, the government will tell you, go there and obtain your passport. If you live there and go somewhere else, you're not going to go and be asking the government the question of, I went there, I went to another place, and what are you going to do? That's not our business. That's not the business of the government. Secondly, whether you fill 20-page application form, whether you fill 2-page application form for the United States of Biafra, the whole process is streamlined. The reason why during the presentation we talked about anybody who has a pending application that wants to do a new one, which the form is simpler, if they want to do that, everything will still go into the system and be streamlined into being able to have just one identity card for the particular individual. So I just want us to make sure we don't waste time on, if you want to go anywhere and obtain, or if you want to go, no. That is because there's a lot of hands up, and we just want to make sure we address the reason why we have this presentation today. Anybody is free to go wherever they want. When the United States of Biafra government sets up Zoom links, Zoom meetings, the Biafran that are genuinely following must follow that. When they decide to go somewhere else, that is not our business. We're not really interested in that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, DPN. And also, for while while Honorable Praise said that it was that many have come about, we have like 200, more than 200 applicants who have applied on these the former application without making payments. So if you decide that you are not going to continue with that particular application, you can still apply on this. That was his basis for saying, you know, the two, because many have not paid, but they've started the application without completing it and without making payments. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. You can go ahead and take the other hands, please.
Joshua,
please.
Mention
names.
Joshua, please.
Joshua. Yeah. I greet everyone. My question is about the Zoom meeting every Friday for those who are waiting for verification. My question is, if someone misses it, is it going to be, join the next one coming, or you have to receive a notification on a particular Friday, this is your turn, and then if you happen to miss it, you'll get another chance to join the other Friday, or it's just you have to check every Friday you join? So I want a clarification, please.
So the system is first come, first serve. Thank you. Every Friday, first come, first serve.
Okay, so every Friday, you just check if you
miss last Friday, you are free to join the next Friday. Even next 2 Friday, next 3 Friday, depending on the time that is suitable for you. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
On your availability.
Please mention more names. Want to speed it up.
If you go 2471 and help call the names, please, that may make it move faster.
DPM, I'm here. You could give me a co-host. I could run that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Adi. So let me make this Secretary of Information is here to help facilitate the name calling. So you're a co-host now, Dr. Adi.
So much. From my side, the next person is Reverend Dr. Isva. Can you?
Yeah, right. My question on this is that in the case you fill out the entire form and everything, and also a BSN number is assigned, but when they get into the final point, then it still gives me an empty space after the signature. It gives me or before the signature, it gives me an empty space for another download of the passport picture, which I have done before. I've done that. I've uploaded.
Are you doing this? Are you doing this using the new system, or are you doing this using the old system?
No, it's the old system because I already served all the forms, stage by stage. I followed
Let me
it.
repeat the reason why you are making a mistake. For the old system, please log in first. Once you log in, you are going to access the dashboard. Look at the top left, select the application form type. You are going to see the status of application form from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. One other thing, Honorable Praise, that I wanted to add is all those people that have applied for their ID card in the past using the old form, and they are having issues or application is on pending, is it possible for them to put their names on the chat section so that after somebody can go back and check on those names and see the status of their application and probably maybe let them know if everything is okay? They just have to wait for the printing period. Is that something we want to do? Or because I believe that a couple of them here that may have applied and it's just on that pending status. Thank
Sorry,
you.
Yeah, for the chat section, for the chat section, if you ask them to put the information there, that's not going to help us. I think there's a phone number on the WhatsApp phone number there. Let them reach out to the WhatsApp phone number on the website and then drop their either their application form type and then their BS
and secondly,
like this guy that just
number or the
right
application
now.
number. Yeah, if they want admins to check it for them, let them use the WhatsApp button on the website to do that.
Okay,
yeah,
like this guy that just talked before me, he said, I don't know if you heard what he said.
DPM, yes, I want to answer that question, please.
Okay, good. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, for everybody, everyone, any individual or party, those who have really applied on for the earlier application form, please, I'm going to post the department email address. Send us an email with your name, your BSA number, and make sure that the email is correct so that we are going to check whatever that is the problem you're having on your application form, and now, reply to you what is the problem. I don't think I think that makes a better, makes the problem a little bit easier. Your email, your phone number, and your name and your BSA.
Where do you want them to do this?
I'm going to send the department email for them to send an email to the department.
Okay, can you post it on the chat section now so everybody can have access to that? Thank you.
I'm doing it right away. Thank you.
Okay. Next person is Mazi Oliver. For my end, that's the next person. Mazi Oliver. Unmute yourself. Mazi Oliver, unmute yourself. Okay.
DP and check if you muted everyone.
No. He did unmute himself. Yeah, he did.
No, hold on, because I think I say co-host you
Yeah,
can.
but I
others
asked.
cannot. Hold on. Yeah, let me check. I unchecked.
He was able to unmute himself already. Yeah.
Okay, now anyone can unmute themselves.
Lino, go ahead. Mazi Oliver, I don't know where you are at. Lino.
Yes, thank you, everybody. I opened, but I logged in. I'm on the dashboard. The information I have here is the total registration form submitted to, and then total registration form pending 1, total registration form suspended 0, total tickets 1, and I cannot go beyond this to look up to anything. I know you just said we could go to whatever link you are going to post now and submit our name, phone number, and BSA number. I don't know what my BSA is because this was done prior to going for the convention. And this is the first time I'm accessing it now. And this is the information. So how do I proceed from here?
Okay, so right now you are in the dashboard, right?
Yes, I'm in the dashboard, yes.
Look at your top left. Let me mention the menus you are seeing there. Please mention them one by one.
Top left.
Yes.
First one is total registration form submitted.
Mm-hmm.
The number is 2.
Yeah, you are telling me the information section. Are you using your mobile phone or your computer?
I'm on my computer.
Okay. So there's a menu button by your top left, like a 3-dash line.
I've opened it. It starts with dashboard. Yeah. Apply here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Please read them out for me, please.
It's dashboard. Followed by apply here. Track applications.
What? Say that again.
Track applications.
Okay, go ahead.
My saved applications. My approved application. Purchased tickets.
Okay, click on the my approved application. Click there. Let me know if it's going to show you any number or any information.
It brings the BSA dashboard again. Accepted applications. We apologize for the inconvenience. It appears that the form is completed yet.
So it means that your application is still pending.
Okay, so what date then? Is that the ticket?
No, the ticket is for the Finland Convention that we just concluded in November, please. November, December. So that does not apply to this. So we're talking about the ID card.
So how do I proceed from here?
Yeah, so looking at if you click on the dashboard, the first menu there, okay, what it tells you there, for example, if it says pending 1, if it says approved 0, it means that your application is still on pending. So what you are going to do, like I said, if you are looking on the screen that I shared.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm still sharing my screen. Confirm if you can see my screen.
It's so tiny, I can't even see it.
Okay, let me share my screen again, please. Please look at the top right, down. You see the WhatsApp button here?
Yeah, it's here too. Yeah, it's on this dashboard too.
Yes. So what?
On the right side,
Yes.
and Telegram.
So what you're going to do for me is click on that WhatsApp button anytime, any day. Once it opens your WhatsApp chat page, please input your email address and then your application form type. If it's type A, for those who have used the old application system, if it's type A or type B or type C, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, please indicate that, and then I will be able to, respond to your concern. I can track your application system and let you know the status, and I can also review your form from my end. If there's any issue, this applies to everyone present today. If there's any issue, I'm going to let you know that this is the issue. Go back, rectify that, and then we can be able to approve that form, and the ID card will be printed.
Well, could you send me again? I used the type A.
I said, as you visit the website, as you're looking on the screen, click on the WhatsApp button. Send me your email address and then your application form type, if it's type A or type B or type C, depending on the application form type you filled when you apply for the ID card. Drop that, and that's all I need. I can be able to check the status of application for you and then let you know what is the issue. You can rectify that, and your form will be approved.
Thank you.
Okay, Honorable Praise. In addition to that, Dr. Dorothy, did you drop the link on the chat section?
Yes, please.
Okay, so everyone here, in addition to what Honorable Praise has said, if you have done your ID application and is pending, you've not received that, the Secretary for the Homeland has just dropped an email on the chat section, ihs.dp@usbgov.org. Go to that and put your name and then the department will go in after today and look on the status of that and see what is pending. And hopefully when we come next Friday, all those people that drop their name that the application is pending, the department will be able to let you know what exactly you need to do. Apart from doing what Honorable Praise have told you, it is also, if you're not sure of the status of your application, send an email to that link that have been posted, and somebody is gonna get back to you on what is holding your ID card application from moving forward. And they will, okay, I'm reading something. Somebody does not want to use the old application. Okay, all right, so that is also great. If you want to use the new simplified form, which Honorable Praise have gone through twice. Just click on that place where I say apply here. When you go to the website, that one is simpler. That one is easier. It's just about 2-page application. Just go ahead and do that. But it will require you to just pay $100 or something like that, which is I'm not sure it's a problem for anyone that want to do the new application, which is just like 2 pages and just requires the basic information. Once you do that and submit, then again, before you do the new application, what I will encourage you is when you go to the Photoshop, like where you do your passport pictures or you do your where you get your 2x2 picture to renew your passport. When you take the 2x2, you can either request for the CVS or Walmart, ask them how can they email that picture to your own email. When they email that picture to your email, and then you can also print out a copy for your own use, it doesn't matter. Then when you go back either to your house or to your office and you want to do this 2-page application, that passport is already in your email. All you need to do, go to your email, download that passport, save it as maybe Biafra ID photo. So that when you are doing the application, which is very simple, after you do the first 1 or 2 pages, then it will bring you to the next page that will say, upload your 2x2 passport picture. All you have to do, click on the browse, go to your where you save it on your laptop or desktop, and then upload that same picture you took at CVS or Walmart, and it will automatically populate into that. Then the next thing will be signature. You can use either your finger to sign or you can use your mouse to sign. You can put just your initial in the box of that signature. It is still okay. You just do that and then submit. That's the end of it. And then follow up any Friday that is convenient for you for the department to do the facial verification to match the picture you sent to the application, to match it with your original facial picture. So that is just what I want to add there. But that is for those that just want to do the new application, which I'm reading the messages on the chat section. If you want to do that, it's as simple as that. But please just go take the picture first, the 2x2 official picture, just the kind of picture you use to renew your international passport or do your driver's license. And then let somebody help you email the picture to your personal email so that once you go home, anywhere you want to go, you can easily go in and download that and then upload that. Thank you. That's just what I want to add.
Thank you so
much. Yeah. I have something important to add, please. Looking at the chat section, someone is saying that her email is compromised, by some people, the old thing that we were using. So can they, when they log in, change their email address at the point of login when they're trying to check the status or check on something? So can they at that moment change their old email if they think that their email has been compromised?
Yeah, for that, let us know the former email they have used for the application. Please, they should send the email and let us know the former email address. We can track that, and now, he can now still send a newer email. Is that okay?
Okay, that's the OP on the chat section.
Yeah,
so
please let the applicant send an email with the email address. Send us your email and your name. We'll be able to check the former application form you have filled, and we'll be able to change that email to you. Then you can now walk through with the newer email address, depending on the issue your application will be having. I don't know if that answers your question. Will that?
OP on the chat section, does that answer your question?
And register on the new one. Have you paid? If your application has not been approved, have you paid previously? And are you ready to pay again on the newer application? Please give us the answer. Except maybe you have not paid, then it's okay. And still let us know so that we can suspend that particular application, because we don't want to have many of them pending when actually there's no problem with them.
Okay. OP, you heard what she said. So send your inquiry to the email, the department or government email that Dr. Dorothy put on here. And then from there, she will be able to access and, if possible, change that email to help you out. Thank you.
Next person on the line is Maazi Chubeze. Unmute yourself, please.
Thank you so much. I have if I can use my own, I have a problem before regarding approval of the ID card. What I find out when I spoke to these security people, they told me that what I needed to download was the digital of the picture, not just take a picture of the picture, but if I could be able, when I take the picture, ask them to send me the digital one of it, that it will be easy. And when I did that, my ID card was approved within a couple of hours. It was approved. So, and my question here is, are those people that their ID card have been approved? When are we going to get our own? Because I've been waiting. I've not get any email or had anything about when we can get our own. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I think I said something about that when I was reading my address. That within a few months from now, you'll be able to, maximum 2 or 3 months, please. Just have some patience with us, because we have a backlog of ID applications we have to sort out and make sure that all the ones that are approved are sent out at the same time. So by February, we'll send those out. Please bear with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. Next person, Maazi Benchix. Is your time, please?
Yeah, thank you so much. My question is just like now, it's the application process is so easy to apply. What is the process of the background check? Is there any requirement for before someone can apply to know if it's like the voting, if you have already voted for other things? Is there anything at all? Because anyone can just pop in and apply. Is there any requirement?
They're creating all this problem. Questions.
Maazi, can you repeat your question? The question you asked, is it related to the ID card process?
Yes, it's related to the ID. For example,
can you repeat that, please? I don't think I heard you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I do. I think they're listening now too.
Okay. Like now, the application process is so easy. Not like before, you have to do verification and there's a requirement. You have to make sure you have voted for the distance. For the background check, is there any other requirement someone has to do before he can be having access to apply?
You're saying voted. I don't know where the voting is coming from.
You know, like our own before, it was so hard. You must make sure you prove your
continue, please.
Your county and for the background check.
I don't know the background check. I don't know if
No, you're talking about for the junior registration background, something like that. That's what you're talking about.
Okay, what that actually means is that, you know, when you put in your email address, correct email address, now the system will, you put your email address, you upload your ID card, the system will be able to check or verify the face of your passport that is in the system and the face of the ID card you already put in the system. Bear in mind, because you're going to see, we are still going to upload your ID on this very one. So to give you heads up, so that maybe when you see it, you say, oh, but they didn't tell us. So I'm telling you ahead of time right now. There's going to be a section for the uploading of your ID. And when you upload the ID, that will be bearing your address, which is very, very important, so that we'll be able to email your passports, the ID card after it. So it's still the same thing, because the picture, if we are seeing your picture and we are seeing the ID, and also you are coming in, in person, I think that's is the way we want to kind of line that a little bit. But it's still the same thing. So like we're saying, the application is still in progress. We keep taking off and bringing in, depending on, how Biafrans will, find it comfortable to feel, and also for our security. Thank you.
Can I come in here also? What he's saying, any requirements like in the previous ones, that maybe you have to show a proof that you've been making donations, things like that. So he's trying to say, is there any requirement now? Like on the previous one, you have categories of the application forms. You have A, B, C, and D. So, but this new one that is not there. So they're trying to ask, do they still need the requirements of, showing their receipts for the payments or the donations that they made, and etc.
Yes, exactly. You understand what I mean. Background check to see how financial that person is. To see if at all he's a real Biafran. Now you got it. You got my question correct. Thank you so much.
When you say background check, I was thinking about the criminal part. I get you now.
Yes, exactly. We're talking about the criminal
So thank you for
campaign.
clarifying, Mazi. So we move to the next person. Mazi AI Joker, unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, did you answer that question that, they want to know, do they have to, prove that they've been making donations or they're financially, supporting the movement or the USD? Can you give them an answer to that, please? Dr. Dorothy?
I think, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, for now, I think the form is just one. Like I said, this is a test case. So as we go on, we'll be able to know what other features we are going to add to this very one. Because even on the former one, we have the category B, some people even apply without even uploading their receipts. So let's see how, things unfold.
Okay. Let me tell you what happened. Many of them, the reps or the administrators of the liaison offices or the admins, those in the United States of America, did verify them by giving them what they called
clearance.
Yeah, clearance, donation clearance. So clearance that they've been contributing, that they are in good standing.
Which one are we talking about? Is it the new application form or
Yeah, they asking in the new application form, he was asking, are there any requirements like for the applicant to show that they've been contributing, supporting the USB or anything like that, or people don't have to show that at all?
Yeah, for the new application form, there's nothing like that. That's why we made that form as simple as possible. For the new ID card application form, You just follow that process when you log into the BSL website, and then just do those 1 or 2 page forms and submit that. And then the reason I want us to know this is an ID card. Remember, we are still going to do our driver's license. We are still going to do our passport. And then we want to make sure we even got home as quickly as possible to initiate all those other major ID driver's license and passport as quickly as possible. So for this ID, you don't need any of those. Just it's as simple as ABC. Just go in, fill that first, second form, and then submit that. Just take that picture, picture and save it before you start the application.
Yeah, DPM. So someone can just come in and apply for ID only and just run away.
The ones that we've applied before, how do you know somebody didn't just come in and run away? That's why we are doing the facial verification for anyone that is going to apply for the ID card. So you go through the form, put your information on the BSL website, upload the pictures that you were told to upload, and then schedule your facial verification. So I don't know what you mean somebody can apply and run away. What do you mean by that?
Okay. DPM, I think it's just a point that was raised, and Honorable Dorothy has addressed that. I think maybe during our cabinet meeting we'll be able to look at that. And
no, I want to hear the question that was addressed.
The question, I think,
that I know
what
Mazi
Benchut is asking, does it mean like maybe someone who has never even invested a dime in donation to Biafra could just go and apply for ID card and get it?
Again, this new application, that's not what we are not doing anything like that. That's why we have the form, very, very easy for Biafrans to fill. We do not want the backlog and the stalling that we've experienced in the past for Biafrans to obtain their ID card. There'll be areas, there'll be time when the people's participation in the restoration will be fully analyzed. Hopefully we'll do that in Biafra land when people are going to apply for their driver's license, when people are going to apply for their passport. At that time, we should be able to know the role each individual has played in the Biafra restoration. And remember, there are people that will still join the restoration of the independent state of Biafra next week, next month, next year. Are you going to say they are not Biafrans because they didn't do it 3 years ago? So this form, we just stick to the process that this new application has offered to Biafrans. Thank you.
Now, is it not easy for somebody who is not even a Biafran to get into hold of this ID?
Okay, when the person applies, we'll get hold of that. Let's allow people who has questions pertaining to their ID card, please, to go ahead and ask their questions.
What I would suggest that every question we have now regarding that process, please, let's just go on as the DPM has said. Maybe later on it could be visited. Let's go. Mazi AI Njoku.
Thank you.
Mazi AI Njoku.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
I greet you all, my brothers and sisters. The honorable men and women sacrificed their life and time for these our 40 United States of Biafra. Your names have been written in the heavenly kingdom of God forever in the name of Jesus. Please, I have a question to ask. I am double veteran. That is my popular acronym. Veteran in Biafra land and the United States of America. Before I ask the question, I have a suggestion, please. Every department of this Biafra follow what America does, what Europe everywhere does, what we call frequent ask questions and answer, so that any of us that ask questions, we refer them there, they go to we are in the media area. Media like this time, direct people such. That's my suggestion, number one. Number two, there is something I wrote last time we have a meeting about authentication of security purpose. Like somebody like me in finance, that is as the Lord prompt my life, it's gonna be forever. What can I be? So that show that the website for getting finance for Biafra is securely, properly secured. I made mention of HTTPS // then before WWS, that is worldwide authenticity, to know that this is, nobody can hack, nobody can come into it to do nonsense. Nobody has given me answer on that, because most of us are ready to sacrifice all about our finances for the Biafra restoration and forever.
So what was your question, sir? Please, let's keep this to like
Yeah,
30
exactly. Okay,
seconds.
Mazi,
So the question I asked you is that of, first and foremost, I wrote it on the comment last time, that of security integrity about our money coming in for restoration of Biafra, so that nobody will use our information to hack our finances worldwide. Because what I'm seeing is www.mandate, www.usb.gov.org. It doesn't have that security integrity.
So are you
first.
asking a question? Can you please go, are you asking a question, or if you want to make suggestion, please let us allow people that have questions
okay,
to.
DPM, I got what she,
Okay.
Mazi, okay, your question, you're asking about the integrity of our donation website. Okay, so we're taking that note, and I remember one time the DPM answered that question, that whatever we're using, the technology department, information technology, are the one that determine, they know better. Like so what you see now is what information technology department think is fit. And for information, nobody has hacked. I mean, what I mean, the internal I don't know what you.
Security and integrity.
Yeah, the internal people did what they did. It's
Yes.
not that it was from outside. And our experience definitely, we don't, I think that would be guided if that's what you're trying to say. Yes.
Okay. My last question is, somebody, last time again, I asked the question about most of my family members need to renew their foreign passport.
Foreign passport you are renewing is for the zoo.
Hold on, because we have been waiting for the Biafra.
Mazi.
The Biafra restoration has already declared, and the 40 United States of Biafra. Now to renew the passport, they're still gonna, because we don't want to put anything Nigeria anymore in our passport.
Mazi, can we talk? I mean, you have the current passport you have now, I believe, is that of the zoo, right? So that's
United States of America passport. It's still European. You have a passport given the country of origin.
Mazi, Njoko, I think that would be a personal decision to make. Can we move to the other people, whether you want to renew it because just like the DPM had already stated that the ID card is the first phase, followed by driver's license, followed by passport. So there are two things you might want to do. Either you be patient and wait for the process, or you just renew your passport for now. If that time comes, it's only going to cost you money.
Okay, let me quickly ask sir, have you applied for your ID card?
I haven't applied yet because this is one of the things I'm waiting for.
Okay, please.
Address.
Okay,
Thank you, ma'am. Go ahead.
Just hold on. When you apply, you come back. Can we go ahead and take hands up the people that really have applied for their ID?
Thank you so much. Wanda Akuna, I said your turn, please. Unmute yourself. Are you there?
Ma, I've been here a long time. No one is asking me. My hands have been up long time. Ma's ICO.
No, excuse me, sir. That's why it's good to meet you people, right? Because you have to go. What I see is what I call. I don't choose, you know. Maz, what that corner?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Please go
Thank
ahead.
you.
Okay.
My sister, my own is, you know, we that are in diaspora, most of us, our documents is still in the home office, you understand? And all the things, the money we are paying, it doesn't really come with our name. You understand?
Thank you.
So, and I register, my application is for people that haven't received their resident permit. And I paid the $100, but I've not seen anything. You understand? And if I said I'm going to do the new one now, I will still use the bank card that my sister gave me. I will still use it to pay, which doesn't bear my name. You understand? That's the problem I have.
I don't understand. What's your question? You are considering that when you apply, right? If you apply, your payment might not be your real name. Is that what you're saying?
My payment will not be with my name because you don't have your resident permit yet. You don't.
I don't think it matters. They will just take the money. You know, I don't think it matters.
Let me respond to that quickly,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the payment option, anyone can pay for you.
Yeah.
But the point is that the system recognizes your application number, which is the BSA dash something something something. Okay, and then your email address. Okay.
Once you use the first one we did, I don't think we have that application number.
Yeah. So for the first one, the first application system, once you apply, you remember you have to create an account first. But with the new system, you don't have to create an account. So, but at the same time, once you pay and that is Biafra ID, Biafra number, BSA number is issued to you by the system automatically. Okay, that's the reason why once you pay, immediately you pay. First section is for you to fill the first section of the form. The second section is for you to pay, and the last section for you to upload your passport photograph and then your signature. That's all. So once you pay, the system generates the BSA number for you. Okay.
Yeah,
and that
all
to
those
you
things
specifically.
Yeah. All these things, we did it in our workshop. We had a workshop, UK workshop, and they help us to do everything. I did my own, even the passports. I went to the studio to do the main passport that I gave to them. They upload it, and I signed. We did everything, and it went. But up till now, I've not seen anything.
Okay. Yeah. So please have patience as we we've been incorporating this new system to work in line with the old system, and then we can be able to proceed with the next batch of printing of ID card. So you are going to receive your ID card very soon. In that case, you are not going to apply for the new system, please.
So should I write my name in the email and send, like you said?
Yes.
You can write your name in the email, or you can use the WhatsApp chat button.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Please, yeah, let me quickly come in here, please. Anyone, again, I'm gonna repeat it again. If you have done your ID card and you've not received the put your name on the email that was posted by the Homeland Security Secretary, and somebody is gonna go in and check on that before we meet again next Friday. I think this will help solve or send a WhatsApp message to Honorable Praise, the IT Director, as he said. And I want to, Dr. Aggie, please, anybody that have their hands up, please ask them if they've applied for the ID before. If they've not, please, they have to wait.
All right.
Let us take all those people
that have applied
first before we come back.
So to make it easy, if you've not applied, can you bring your hand down, please? Otherwise, then I'll go. Rufus on Onomaeme. Your turn, please.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening, everybody. Please, I don't want to waste your time. I've been listening out. Me and my wife have applied before the restoration of Biafra in Finland, and we have made all the necessary. We have filled all the necessary forms, and I don't know. Our DPM have gave us a link to check. Can you please code the link? Gradually, let me copy it down so I can cool down and check it.
You have applied. Did you receive any letter stating the condition of your application?
Yes, they said successful.
Then it's approved. If it's successful, is it approved? If it's approved, there's no need sending or a check. Maybe you can still check. Anyway, you can still send it so that we confirm if it's approved or not. For those who have received email that their applications have been approved, there is no need, asking questions or doing any other thing. Just have patience with us. You will get your ID card printed. Thank you.
Okay. Because I don't know how far it has gone. That's my problem. But my mates have collected their own from our side. I don't know why. Is it because I don't know whether because I didn't come to Finland because I don't know why.
What's your name again? Anyway, send the email and let's confirm if your ID card has been printed.
Please, can I have the email address, please?
The email address. The email is IHS. If you have something to write, I know
it's in the chat. It's in the chat room.
Yeah, I know it's in the chat, and we don't know. IHS dot DP at USB Gov dot org.
USB what, please?
USB Gov. USBGOV.org. ORG.
ORG, yeah, please.
So great. IHS.dp at usbgov.org.
Thank you very much.
I hope you get it correctly. I for innocent, H for house, X for Susan, D for Dorothy, P for Peter, at U for Union, X for Susan, B for Biafra, G for goat, O for orange, V for Victoria, O for orange, R for Robert, and G for goat.
Okay, thank you very much.
All in lowercase letters. All in lowercase letters.
Okay.
Or if you go on website and go Biafra Security Administration, I think those might pick things up from there as well. There's a WhatsApp according to Mazi.
Okay, administration.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We move to the next person. Mazi, I see. Oh, your turn, please.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening to my able DP, Dr. Ngozi Arabweze, and all Biafrans. I greet you all. I just have one question and one important suggestion. I'm speaking from Asia, United Arab Emirates, precisely Abu Dhabi. My question is this, because last time I could remember our administrator here said things about ID card has been put on hold for now for that update and all that. So the question is this, because he said something that if anyone has applied from here, maybe we could not be able to receive our ID card whenever it's available. The reason is this, because we have not gotten our... Who is speaking, please? Because we have not gotten our...
Please mute everybody. No, this privilege is always abused. Mute everybody, please. Thank you.
Yeah. So his reason is because we have not gotten our...
Okay. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yeah, I will ask them to mute. Yeah, thank you. Go ahead, sir. Sorry about that. Oh, we must have muted him.
But he can mute himself. Whoever is talking, go ahead and unmute yourself, please.
Let me go to the next person, just in case. Mazi that was speaking earlier, we apologize for that. Are you still with us?
Yes, I'm here. I think I was muted.
Yeah, not everyone was muted at the time. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me repeat again. So here in UAE, our admin said something that if we apply for ID card, since we have not gotten our license office ready, and it's not seeing the possibility of sending it and it will go to our hands here because it has to go through the immigration and the question has to be raised because our office has not been standardized here already. License office here. So my question is, what advice do you have for people in UAE here? Do we still need to go ahead and apply for the ID card and wait until our license office is ready, or how are we going to do it?
Do you have a home address?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so let me clarify this to everyone right now. For the new application process, when you apply, you have to put your address.
Okay.
You have to put your address because the plan is for the ID cards to go to individual addresses.
Okay.
So anyone can apply. You can go ahead and undo your application, whether your liaison is set up or not set up. You can go ahead and apply for your Biafra ID card. As long as you have your address there.
All right, ma'am.
If in the process of the processing the application, remember the Information Technology Secretary already told you that we are still going to, on the back end, approve those applications. That is where they will check if there is a central address for the what country are you in?
United Arab Emirates.
Okay, UAE. So we have Honorable Henry there that is going to coordinate all that. Yeah, but like I said, every Biafran is approved to apply for their Biafra ID card, and they is a simplified form than what we had before. The administrative team on the back end will be able to check if the ID card will go either through your liaison or if the ID card is going to come directly to you. So yeah, you're free, you're authorized to go ahead and do your application regardless of liaison or not.
Thank you so much, Mom. Then my suggestion is very important, and this I think is goes to the BSA group. Based on I had many people who want the security of all Biafrans because not avoid the intruders like the Fulanis or who are not Biafrans to come into and to go and apply for the form. So my advice or my suggestion is this. Is it possible, because here in UAE, we have more than thousands of Biafrans here in UAE, but only about 30-something people who are in the admin group here in UAE. So my suggestion is this: is it possible, if this ID card has to be applied online, it had to go through the admin here in UAE? Then the admin here in UAE had to, try to connect with the admin in Defacto homeland to go and find out the local government.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Mazi, okay. Mazi.
I might help you, please. Headache is too much. You know what? This is just a piece of iceberg in the wherever. This ID card is not a driver's license. It's not our international passport, which is going to take a stringent measures. Just have that at the back of your mind. Even though you get this ID card and you're thinking, oh, with this ID card, you're going to have, you will enter Biafra. I'm sorry, is what I'm going to tell you right now. So bear that in mind. I know we are security conscious, which is a very a critical something, but I'm telling you and I'm reassuring you, except perhaps, I leave this position tomorrow, you haven't seen anything yet. So relax for those who are, who are scared or who've been talking. You can't be that security conscious more than I do. I've discussed this severally with the DPM. Ask her. I'm telling you, we still have better days ahead. Our driver's license is going to come, and that's one you have to. I mean, I don't need to say anything on air. Just apply for this one, please. Thank you.
Dr. Dorothy, I was just trying to say now that this person that was speaking right now, when he's suggesting for the ID card now, we have to go like 3 or 4 layers from his application to the liaison to the homeland and all that. So just asking him, probably when we want to do driver's license, we might need to go to the 6th generation of where that person comes from. Maybe to the mother's grandmother's house, to the grandfather's house and all that. And again, let me quickly let Biafrans know we have a priority. Every Biafran listening to me, we have a priority to be in Biafra land within the next 6 to 8 months. Every Biafran abroad, that is our priority. For all of us to be in our motherland in the next 6 to 8 months. So now we do not want any distraction. We do not want anything that will stall that movement. Our priority right now is to get to motherland within the next 6 to 8 months.
What is motherland?
Biafra.
What is Biafra?
Who's that? Can you take that out?
Something. Yeah.
The co-host, who are this person asking this question?
I don't know who are the co-hosts.
You are a co-host.
Right now, I checked it. It was
You've been a co-host with Praise. Praise, are you on this line? Who
is
that?
Motherfucker, bitch ass nigga, bitch ass nigga, motherfucking nigga.
Who is this?
Aside for his name, I can't get this fool's name. Yeah.
My name is bitch ass nigga.
You get out here. You don't belong.
Just mute everyone. I think it's best to mute everyone. Then whoever is speaking.
Mute everyone. Shut the fuck up.
Again, we have Praise, you on the line. You should be taken care of. We have the IT experts here to help us do this. But again, this is expected every now and then. Please, please those have IT, go ahead and take this person out, please, because we don't know who the person is.
Let me call the next person, then I'll go through and just unfortunately.
Let me finish what I was saying. Okay. What I was saying is that our priority is to go home, and based on that, we have the task to not only ensure that the ID card, which we have already said earlier, the people in charge printing this ID card is one of the top security company in the world. So there are so many security features, security checks that they analyze even when we submit just our application. That is one. Another thing is we want at least 15,000 Biafrans to do this application within the next 3 months. We want at least, or around the number, 15,000 Biafrans to do this application within the next 3 months. That is our target. So we want, when you do your application, do for yours, your child, your mother, your daughter, everyone. If you have their information, upload their pictures. We want to do 15,000 Biafran ID card within the next 2 to 3 months. That is the target. And we cannot achieve this target if we WhatsApp audio. We cannot achieve this target if we make it more difficult for Biafrans to apply for the ID card. Again, like we said, checking those that have been contributing that have been participating, those of you that have been following the Prime Minister, he has said it on several occasions. We do not want anything we're going to offer to Biafrans to be punitive in nature. We don't want to do that. We want Biafrans to be able to be free to apply for this ID card. Once we are in Biafra land, this same department is going to take a more stringent measure to ensure that when Biafrans are going to get their driver's license or their Biafran passport, we should be able to check the status, where that person have been, what have they done towards the restoration. But this is not a time for that. The Prime Minister has said it during one of the sessions. We do not want to be seen as punitive. We want to do minimum at least 15,000 ID card within the next 2 to 3 months.
Marine, WhatsApp audio.
So we are not going to just go ahead and do your application, do for your mother, your daughter, or your children, please apply for them. As far as the address where the passport ID card will be sent to or mailed to, just do the application, then continue to come in like every Friday when we do the facial verification, and you'll be getting more update on that. You can even follow up every Friday on the status of your application, and they'll let you know the status, whether it's been printed, whether it's the process of being mailed to you, or whether it's going to your liaison before they will mail it to you. But our focus right now, all of us, should be to do this 15,000 application within the next 3 months. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And just on that note, everybody remember that every ID or passport has expiration date. If you are not caught now, you'll be caught in future. So no cause for alarm. Yeah, you always be caught. Oyibo Dragon, kindly unmute yourself, please, Mazi.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, my COS and all the rest of our wines in the house. Please, before I ask my question, I want to say something. Please, in Igbo language, they say, you know, like in the Facebook, we have most attackers, Fulani, Yoruba, they use Okeko Kafo. Because if we do this thing like this now, even Yoruba people will answer Okechukwu Kafo and apply. Please, let you people consider this security. And again, my question is,
let me ask you, excuse me, have you done your application?
Yes, I've done that.
Okay, have you received your ID card, please?
No, it's approved, but not yet. I wrote the security officer. They tell me that I should exercise patience.
Okay.
Yeah. So now the question I have is it the same information we use in ID card we use in our driver's license and our passport?
No.
Okay.
No, please.
Okay.
She has been saying there will be stringent measures. You're getting this Biafra ID card does not guarantee you driver's license and passport, please.
Okay.
Come on, I beg you.
Okay, another thing again is, please, can we that apply before that have liaisons, because some people that apply is in the Heim plus in Azir camp. Maybe some of them have been moved from their camp to another place. Can I suggest if they are the people that their liaison is under our government now, if their ID card could go to the liaison so that they will go and pick it up there, or how would they get it? That's my question. Thank you.
So let those that will apply, let them go and let them apply first.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there is an email like the secretary Technology has said, if you have any question, let them reach out to him. So let's let them go and apply.
Okay.
Sorry, Dr. Ade, before you continue, Dr. Agi, I want to use this venue to tell those who applied through their admin before Finland that most of those applications have not been approved, they've been pending. Majority of them, their informations were not properly completed. Please get in touch so that we'll get your application approved by getting your features, especially those from United Kingdom. Please.
Okay. Next person, Wadamaka Letitia. Unmute yourself. Hello.
Hello, blessings everyone. This is Amaka Anene. I have a question with myself and Honorable Ebenezer Anene and my mom. We filled out application before Finland, hoping to get our ID in Finland. It says completed, and there was acknowledgement receipt and all that. And now, after in this January, they're sending us information that is suspended. I'm not understanding when the facial recognition, passport, and the fee was paid. And we did all that, went through all that, submitted receipts for the fundraising and all that. It says completed. Now it says suspended. I can't understand the correlation between being suspended or being not approved when initially there was a completion on it, and an email was forwarded with an acknowledgement, and now it's suspended. Are they suspending it that there's no picture? Is it being suspended because I didn't put in the donation receipts, which I did, and the system accepted all of them? We did our own ID, Texas driver license and ID, everything that was asked for, and the system approved it. Now it's turned around to give us a suspension that is being suspended. I just don't understand the correlation between them. And after so many months, November, December, then in January, they're saying suspension. Is there anything that can be done to, quicken the release of the ID?
Can you turn the video on?
In fact, Reverend Anden, I thought you sent in your receipt last time to us.
We sent everything, yes.
Is he coming back on the email to say it's suspended?
I was coming to Finland to get my ID, and I didn't. I was disappointed.
No, I mean, when we came back, I remember, was it last month? You sent in your
yes,
for us to check up your application.
Yes.
Please, can you just do that again for me? I beg you. I will check it.
Do it again.
Send the okay. Can you someone text me? Can you do the same as exactly what you guys need, and I will forward it to you?
Sorry, please. You said.
Can you text me or send me a text of exactly what you guys need from me, my wife, and
I want to know. Yeah, I want to. Let me get. Is it your I remember you sent the receipt. Is it the same name you used for the application?
Same names, yes.
Okay,
all the
please,
names.
let me have the email address. I beg you. For votes.
Why don't they email you? The Reverend is with us.
Okay,
instead of sharing their email publicly, let's see if they're comfortable.
Please.
Okay.
Your email and the names that was used on the applications. And please, I will text you now. Just get back.
Send it to ihs.dp@usbgov.org.
Yeah, we got that. We got that.
Okay. Yeah.
What do we send specifically? Is it the name?
Yeah, names and the email, please. so that we can check it right away.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You are welcome. Reverend, I got what happened here. She want to make sure that you be,
Okay.
telling us the right thing, huh? Let's move. Madam. Okay, let's move. Yeah. You
Right.
done? You done?
Yeah. Yeah, bye.
Okay. All right. Have a good one.
You too.
Mazi Prince Iwuchukwu. Your turn, please. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, everyone from here. Thank you for giving me the mic. I greet our DPM, Honorable Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, and extend my greetings to our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Yeah, I was about asking about the minors, but I did my own application, though I got mine at Finland, but I had to return it to Honorable Ushe and Honorable Wunze. Because I got it and there was something missing on it, so I had to return it to them. So since then, I haven't gotten any information about that. Am I coming out?
Yeah.
Matt, I can hear you.
Yeah, I said I have applied and I got mine at Finland at the convention, but there was a mistake on it, so I had to return it to Honorable Ushe, the European rep, alongside with when they were on.
Phone right now, I beg you.
You said?
Yes, please. Thank you. So that I can forward. Eh?
Dr. Dorothy, mute yourself. Okay, there's an email that they've dropped. You send an email to that. We said that in the beginning. If there's anything pending, you've not received your ID, just send a message to that email.
No, ma, I got it in Finland at the convention, but I had to return it back.
Because you have to rectify. So yeah, I have that information. Please just, we are sending that back with the with the approved application, so they will rectify it as they are, printing the other IDs. So just give us some time. Okay, thank you.
Okay, what do I read? Do I need to resend you an email?
No. We already have your information, but you can still do that. You can still send in the name or even take a picture of the passport. Okay, you say you returned it. Just send an email and state the problem. Because there are some issues we have.
Okay. Thank you, ma. Then for my kids, if I want to apply for my kids, what are the procedures? Or I just go ahead and apply for them?
Go ahead and apply for them.
Use the new form. Is very simple.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Thank you. Next person, Mazi Steve Williams. Unmute yourself.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, DPM. I just want to ask about the time. I don't know if I'm wrong, but correct me, please. About the time concerning the Friday to maybe is it because of working hours here? Sometimes you may come late, sometimes it depends on. So are they going to be there, or this system that we are in now, you can just come in and share your own idea or whatever you need. Then on the other area again, I want to suggest, hence this bad element have people have hijacked some email like my own, which I will open another email. But in another way, before you send this card to someone, I think it's better you let that person know from WhatsApp or email, so that even if the person is not living in the same house or moved to another place, you can always get the notification before getting the ID. Thank you.
For that, you know, if you move, there's a tendency that you still have to email us stating that you have moved and that your address has changed. I think that would be a simpler, you know, will that be solution to that aspect? If you have moved or if you have changed your address and already you had applied for the ID. Does that answer your question? Sorry, please, DPM, somebody can. Okay, fine. And for the time, still, like we said, it's not a stated time. Anytime you come in, we can, you know, we can check you out. In as much as it's not a, you know, it's not like if you don't come today, you wouldn't come tomorrow, or you wouldn't appear for the facial verification. DPM, it appears he's muted. The Mr. Steve Williams.
Okay. We move to the next person is Mazi Ojuku. You would join her. Unmute yourself, please, sir. Mazi Ojuku, are you there? Okay.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, my DPM. Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry I joined late because of my work. I just closed work now. My question is that I registered since April last year. And I got a confirmation that everything is approved. And then later on, I got an email that that my ID, my photo is not correct, and I have to change it before coming to Finland. Then I changed it again, and I still got email. And on in Finland, I couldn't get my ID card. Then I got email again. There's something wrong again, so I changed it again. So now it's still on pending. So if there's anything else that is missing, I just want to know so that I can correct it, so I can get my ID card. Thank you.
Okay, please take the email address and, you know, let us know about let us know your name, and we'll check it and your phone number so that we can connect you and tell you what the problem is. If it's a minor issue, we could work with that.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, next person, Mazi Ifenichukwu. Ifenichukwu. I am a dear friend. Unmute yourself, sir.
Okay, good evening, everybody.
Sorry, please. Sorry for the last person that you know was talking about his passport. My colleague said he has rectified your application, so it's been approved. Don't worry about that. He already knows you. Thank you.
So,
okay.
I'm a Biafran. Go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, our DPM. Good evening, Honorable. Because my question is, I applied for the ID card since October, and they sent me a letter that is approved, and I got my application number code that it was successful, and everything is done. But up till now, I have not received it. So I received an email yesterday that it was suspended. I tried to know my problem so that I can do it. Thank you.
Like we've been saying that for those who think they've received email and their applications have issues to be resolved, kindly use the email address and send a message to us and put in your phone numbers so that we'll be able to connect back with you. If it is something that has to do with your passport, maybe your passport is not 2x2, or maybe you didn't sign your signature, we'll be able to get back to you and tell you. And if it's something we've already done, because some of the applications we've been, approved them. If they have minor issues, we have already approved them. So kindly send us an email with the email address we have, put in the chat.
Okay, but please, the reason why is I do the ID card with our honorable in Germany. I first do my own before they do her own, the same day, the same time. So and everything went successfully before they do her own. So, but now I think she have gotten her own, but I have not received my own. So I don't know why. And I sent my team everything. My receipt.
Mazi, email them and write everything.
Did you see the email we sent on the chat section?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please
Yeah.
check the email. Check that email and send us an email, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, put your thoughts in your email. They will address it. Yeah.
Please, I beg you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Next person is Ms. Chioma Wachuku. Unmute yourself.
Good evening, my beloved COS, the Deputy Prime Minister. All existing protocols observed. In my own case, I did my own on the 12th. The day when the Prime Minister joined the Zoom, we didn't complete my own. So I have paid already in UK. I don't know what will happen in my own case. I have already paid the money that day. I used my card, I paid. Our sister that was helping me is still the secretary of UK, liaison office.
Mazi Benchuk, are you here?
Yeah, earlier on I said there was so many problems in regards to those who completed their forms from United Kingdom. Many of them, I've forgotten what was the problem again, but I know. Please go back to that particular application and check. Some their passports were not included. Some their passport picture were not included. I mean, passport itself were not included, and their passport pictures were not included. Please go back and check it. And if you feel you cannot access it, please give us, send us an email. I will communicate directly to you.
And Honorable Dorothy, that's why I'm looking for Mazi Chuk. She might need a little help so that Mazi Chuks might be the spokesperson to assist. The person that asked this question, you know your UK admin? You know your UK admin?
I normally pay my money.
Yeah,
I pay to his brother Benchus, yes.
Okay, then reach out to him also if you need any assistance with the email or anything at all. Because he was here earlier, he's good at that. He will help you, okay?
Thank you. I saw when he was speaking.
Yeah. He is good with that, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
May God bless you and your cabinet members. You are really doing great. We are all praying for you. We are solidly behind you. No evil shall befall all of you. We all get to Biafra land. I saw the Biafran war. I saw Biafran war. Everything that happened. That is why I am solidly behind all of you, because I want us to go back to our families in Biafra. Like I traveled, I couldn't go to Nigeria. I went to Ghana because of problem of being an IPOB member.
Thank you may God bless you too for your prayer. By God's grace, we get there. Thank you for your support as well.
Sorry.
Okay. Thank you.
Dr.
Yes.
For Reverend Ebenezer, is he still here? His application has not been completed. Please let him go back and check his application.
He's one of us. You can post in the platform as a reminder. Thank you. Yeah. I mean on our own platform. You got what I mean, yeah. Anna Ibu Achara Achara Neito. Your turn, please. Unmute yourself.
I think I'm now unmuted.
Yes, go ahead.
Good. My DPM and all the honorables there, I greet everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm just joining because even I'm still at work, but I saw that you people are still on the issue. So I don't know whether maybe my own case has been formally addressed, but I made my own application since April 2024. And after all the emails and all and everything, finally it was approved. I received a confirmation letter from the BSA that my application has been approved and the status complete and payment made. So and up to now, I have not received my ID card, and there is no other email following it that it is suspended or cancelled or anything. Just like that up to now. So I don't know, maybe it has been finished or I don't know. That is why I said, let me call in. Thank you so much.
Yes, my brother. We you know, before you log in, we were saying if for those whose application has been approved, just give us some time. In less than 2 or 3 months, your ID card will be ready. And whenever it's ready, we'll announce it to the various platforms or the liaisons, and we'll start posting them. Please, just give us some time. Have some patience with us, okay?
Okay, that means I don't have much problem. Just to wait.
Okay, it's just to wait, and bearing in mind that is we have new administration now and new government. It's like we are starting everything anew. So just give us some time, and everything will be okay.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm with you people. So I have a background and I decided to handle you. Thank you so much. God bless you and really doing fine.
Mazi, before you go off, please, can you see the chat room? I mean the chat. Can you? If not, if you have
I cannot.
Okay, if you have a pen, please write their email down and send it an email. Just in case you have further questions, you could just send it to them. All right?
Yeah, wait, just a second. Okay. I can write now. Please call.
Okay, their email is IHS. S like in Sam.
Okay.
Dot.
What?
Dot. Period. What do you call it? Like dot. IHS dot.
Dot, yeah.
Dot now, like period or full stop. What do I call it? Okay.
Anyone is okay.
Okay, IHS dot DP at USB, which is United States of Biafra, gov, USB gov, GOV, .org.
ORG, okay.
Yes, I will suggest that even if everything is okay, send them a note, send them an email to tell your story. That would be a reminder, okay? I'm good.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything.
Yeah, if you forget,
I appreciate.
If you forget, Google BSA, Biafra Security Administration, you'll get their website, okay?
Exactly. That was the website where I submitted and completed everything. It's okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Mazi, I see you still want to talk again? Or that was the first time you raised your hand, so I can lower your hand? I think it's good.
I want to talk again, yes.
Okay, what is it this time?
Sorry, I just want to, is on behalf of some Biafrans who wrote in the comment section concerning, is there any measure or any way that the administration or the government can help them to, like people that have paid money for their ID card before in the hands of the old admin who was sacked, how are they going to retrieve their money back, or are they going to forget about it? Or is there any measure that the government will take for them to be able to
I
retrieve it?
think
Thank
I
you.
saw that. I think I can respond to that without even involving anybody.
All right, thank you.
The government cannot do anything about that, unfortunately. If they have not paid their money, the only people the government is responsible for are people that made full payment but have not received their ID cards. Anything half, quarter, and all that, unfortunately, does it not, because that money didn't get to the government. What gets to the government is the full $100 that somebody has made. So they should count the losses, or they go after those people that they pay to. This is why, if you listen to me carefully, I believe in making people how do I call it? So that you can do it yourself. I don't want to use a term that is very, very complicated. That's why I give email out. I tell you the website. Do it yourself. The problem most of us, we have is this. We just believe that we can't do anything. I'm in a position, not now, that I get calls from people. I try to show them how to donate on the website. They don't want that. They want to send me the money. And whenever you do that, other people take advantage of that and take your money. So it's sad, but it is what it is at this point. Maybe going forward, individuals will try to do things themselves. That's the Biafra we all wish, pray for. Yeah, that's the answer. So that's the last time. DPM, are you here? If you're not here, Dr. Dorothy, I think this is your department. What's next? Thank you.
Yes. Since there's no other. Okay, since there's no other question, I want to recap once more that for the previous applications, just go to the website www.biafrasecurityadministration.org and log in, not apply here. Go to the login section and log in and follow the prompts and check your application. Like I said, many were so assured that they completed the applications very well. But looking at it, there were other serious issues because, but for the things like your passport picture, some even, like I said earlier, some took their passport pictures with their eyeglasses. We don't accept the passport pictures with eyeglasses. So please go and change your passport picture. Some did not sign their signature. Please go, even if you don't know how to sign your signature with the mouse, you can just write an initial. Maybe if your name is Dorothy and your last name is Anthony, you just write DA. That is okay. Then another thing is making sure you write the right email. If your email is correct, please, you can still, and there is problem with your application. Like we have 3 sets of application. One is pending, one is in the review, and one is saved. Majority of them that are saved have not paid and they've not completed the application. So if you have paid, please, it's very, very important you connect us so that we'll be able to assess your application and tell you where the problem is so that we can get rid of all those pending applications. That is what I would suggest. Another thing is making sure your address is correct, because when these ID cards are being printed, we will email them individually to your address or to your homes, depending on the address you put in the application. I don't know. Is there any other thing? Yeah, I think that is it. So
please repeat your email address, please, so that just in case.
I for innocence, H for house, S for Susan, dot, D for Dorothy, P for Peter, at, U for union, S for Susan, B for Bob, G for God, that is the small letter, and O for orange, V for Victoria, dot, O for orange, R for Romanus or Robert, and G for goat.
Okay,
and you can always call. And right now we have a Twitter page. So I'm gonna, the Twitter, I think the Twitter is out. So check out the Twitter. I'll be sending the email on the Twitter section. Thank you so much, everyone, for logging in. God bless us all, and may God protect us and restore Biafra for us.
Thank you so much. And the Twitter handle is Interior and Homeland Security Department. In case you want to search for the handle on Twitter. Thank you, everyone. I think we call it a day.
Whatever is the problem, just email us, please. We'll attend to you and reply your email. Thank you so much.
Please, is the DPM around, or she wants us to close?
Yeah, she's here. DPM.
Okay, thank you.
DPM, we are done.
Okay, yes. Oh, my, I carried it up. Okugo, Njako. There's one hand up.
That's the veteran that spoke earlier. Maybe I didn't bring his hand down.
Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. It's been a wonderful day to be able to go through the new and improved United States of Biafra ID card application form and process. I think all of us have learned a lot here today. Thank you so much for all the presenters, Dr. Doherty, Honorable Praise, and the Information Department, Dr. Aggie, all the people that participated in making this job easier, the FAMD Finance Director. I thank all Biafrans for the opportunity to be able to learn about the new form. So again, as we've all discussed here, there's only one application process for the United States of Biafra, very safe, very secure, being done by one of the top security companies in the Western world. So we have no issue about the quality of our ID card. Is still the same thing, whether you're using the old one, whether you're using the new form, it is the same thing. The same layers of security by the printing company is what is being maintained. We just want to make the form easier for Biafrans to be able to apply for their ID card. Again, we will still apply for our driver's license, our passport. We want to do that once we're in our homeland, maybe in the next 6 to 8 months. That is our target. And we'll encourage Biafrans to be patient with the government as we navigate through this process. Again, like I said, our target is to be able to do 10 to 15,000 ID card in the next 3 to 4 months or so. That is what we want to make sure it happens, because as we all know, we cannot have the best ID card in the whole world and have the best ID with the whole security features in the world. But if we don't go back to our homeland to enjoy that, then it's all useless. You can have the best security driver's license, you can have the best design of a passport for Biafrans, but if we're not in our land to enjoy this card, this process, then it's useless. So let us focus more on what we can do to get home as quickly as possible. Part of that is to be able to get up to the 15,000 ID card applications we need as quickly as possible, get the funds we need, and then use the funds to process and facilitate our movement back to our motherland. That should be the target of everybody listening today, to be able to raise those funds we need to get what we need to go home while maintaining the quality of our ID card, which we already know is there based on the features and security of the people printing that. It was like an example I was giving somebody before. It is, there's a difference when, for instance, you want to go to a black market and change maybe $1,000. And when you're going into a bank to change $1,000 or obtain $1,000, the difference will always be there. The security of the bank already guarantees you that the money you're going to get from the bank is not fake, is original. Meanwhile, when you go to the black market to do that, you don't know who is printing who is going to give you the money. So even when you get the $1,000, you still want to maybe take it to the bank to verify. So that is what we have right now. The people printing our ID card is like the bank we have. They're already licensed. They have the security features that they are going to apply while printing our ID card. So that is what we should focus on at this time and make sure we get all our family members to continue to do the ID card application for us and for the country. So on that note, I thank everyone so much. Tomorrow is our fundraising for the 40 states of the United States of Biafra. People are so excited. We are so excited. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all so much. I have a great
night. Good night. Good night.
Bye, everyone.
ụmụnne m kachifon onwe ka onye ada bịa live nwekwana eko onye ada ya mma bịa odipendre adị m sorry na ife melenu adị m very very sorry o wutere m so much mana nsogbu adịrọ ngwanụ ka ọ dị enwe m ike ịbịa nwee ike ma abịa odipendre nne anya onesi nwee pọwa maka na ihe anyị eme karịrị akarị gwa m bye bye na ụmụ Chineke ka ọ dị aida or aida